Good afternoon, it's me again guys, Devin here with another Coleman Power Sports how-to video. And today, right now, I have the RGC3 Racket Lithium golf cart in front of me. Yes, the forward-facing champagne. This thing is a beauty. But enough of that, let's get into what we're going to talk about today. And that is how to replace the display screen on your unit. So follow me, we'll get started. So to begin, you're going to need you a torque wrench, a 5mm socket extension, a few extra handy dandy extensions of course, and your handy drill. So let's get it going. So to begin, you're going to come down to the side of your display. You're going to see 1, 2, and on the other side as well you're going to see 1, 2. So that's a total of 4 bolts. 5mm bolts that look like such. Once removing them, we'll do it here in a minute. And what I like to do is use my torque wrench and my 5mm socket head to go ahead and loosen them. And then to make the job faster, I'll go grab the drill. So to begin with, I'm going to loosen each bolt. That one's loosened. That one has been loosened. Okay. That one is loosened. And that one has also been loosened. So let's grab that drill. And of course, your other extension, you need that, right? And grab that 5mm head. And not too much, you don't need too much power, just slide it off, as such, and it'll come right out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just like that, we can remove the display. Look at that. Wasn't too much work, right? Let's keep going. Okay, now that we've got the screen taken apart from the actual frame, you're gonna notice right here, like this one, it actually fell in before we took the screen off. Do not lose these 4 clips. There's gonna be 4, just like the 4 bolts. And they're gonna be on the outside of the screen as such, just like this. That is so that the screws can actually go through the thread and keep your screen in place. For right now, they're good, out the way. I'll show you exactly what that means here in a moment. From here, I'm going to take each wire one by one up. That way we don't tear, rip anything, go too fast. It all comes up. Just pull everything up. Entire harness, each connection to the screen. There's going to be 3 of them. They're going to be in different shapes. And trust me, it is tough to get them up sometimes. That's because they're all down there, just in there, but you know what? Do your best and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Voila. There we are. So, here, we have the cam video. This is gonna be your reverse camera connection. Connection 1, 2, and 3 for the display itself. Right here, as you can see, it's gonna be your mobile internet. That's what this little box is. You know, this thing has some pretty cool features, huh? We'll get into that another day, like I said before. Right here, this connection is going to actually just hang free inside. And so is this port. Both of these are going to be diagnostic tools, as far as I'm aware of. But these 2 right here need to be connected also. This is going to be your microphone, so don't forget to put that back in once we unplug it. So let's do it. Plug everything. This actually can come up. One, 2, he wants to fight with me. 3. And there you have it, guys. It's time to replace it with the new screen. So, as I stated before, As you can take a look here, 3 white connections here, all different shapes, prong settings, and everything. You're gonna be able to see exactly where you took it from. It's gonna be pretty easy. Along with your backup camera, along with your mic, those are the only things you need to connect. So let's start. I like to do the white connections first, actually, versus these, just because these are a little bit smaller, tedious. I don't want to actually put the weight on those. I'd rather the weight be on the main harness itself, the connections. So for one, you got this one right here. You see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we are. Wrong way. There we are. And you see how this one is. The actual settings are going to be on the actual display for the last one. The prongs are going to be in the harness for this one. So give it his click back in. Voila. Alrighty. Now these prongs for your backup camera, as you can see, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 prongs. You have to make sure they're sitting directly inside. You see how this one has an arrow going this way? That means it goes that way. Same thing with this one. The arrow is going directly towards it. That's how you know to connect it the right way. If you don't, there might be an issue with communication. So trust and believe, you want to get this right. Both arrows should point toward each other, okay? You're going to get your microphone hooked back up. There we are. And like I said, this USB and this single hole port here, diagnostic purposes, as far as my knowledge goes, you do not need those when connecting these back in. So now that we've got the screen connected back, all you gotta do is get that harness back down there. Put this internet block down first. That might be easier. 1 connection, 2 connection. USB port down. There we are. Diagnostic down. And as you see, it all just goes right back down the same way it came out. Right? And what I tell you before, these will keep coming off. So what you want to do is make sure that you have them before placing the screen back in. Otherwise, you're going to end up taking it back off because the bolts won't go in. Right? So boom, let's get these bolts back in and get this job taken care of. You see how these holes have been aligned perfectly? There they are. You gotta make sure they're aligned perfectly when you're placing your screws back in, or this thing will just mess with you all day long until you get it right. One, I like to put them in by hand first, that way I don't rattle the actual clamps, force them to move and make me work harder. There it is, it's inside. Take the other one. Come on this side. Place your screws first. There we are. Last but not least. Okay. This point. Grab your drill. Give them a good lock on. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we are. Off to the other side. 98%. 99%. And boom. The job has been done 100%. That is how you replace the display on your RGC3 rack of lithium forward-facing golf cart. Hope this message finds you well, guys. Thank you for having me. You have a good one. Until next time, bye-bye.